Hey everyone, it's Alex here from the New Zealand Alpine Club Australian chapter and Mountaineers Down Under on Monday the 14th of June with another backcountry conditions report. So, winter's finally arrived. Last time I gave you an update, we were talking about a little bit of a system coming in at the end, but that was a long-term forecast and it wasn't predicting anywhere near the amount of snow that actually eventuated. Now, obviously, long-term reports are not very reliable, so as time progressed and it got closer to the actual long weekend window, we actually found the snow report dramatically changed and it brought 70 centimeters of snow to the alpine country back here in Kosciuszko. So what you can see around us is actually Seaman's Hut in the background, Ethel Ridge behind that, and lots of wonderful snow. In terms of what you can feel underfoot, we had directly after the snow event, we had a lot of very soft and very punchy snow, and what that resulted in was actually some terrible travel underfoot. Literally, we were punching through up to our knees and sometimes our thighs. It was a lot of hard work. Since then, we've had a couple cold nights where it hasn't necessarily been super snowy or anything like that, so not a lot of new snow on top, but we've had a really nice consolidation of the snow and I can walk relatively comfortably on the snow on top. Now, one snow dump does not a season make, so keep in mind that the snow base is for the backcountry still actually, relatively thin, and depending on where you are on the main range, can be thinner than in other places as the wind blows snow around. It accumulates higher in some spots and thins out in others. So, like certainly up on Ethel Ridge yesterday, we were digging down and we found only 30-40 centimeters and we were hitting the bush underneath. Anyway, in terms of what you can expect coming up in the forecast, the forecast says that we might have a little bit of snow maybe Thursday-ish. The international forecasts aren't as optimistic as the local forecasts. Local forecasts are predicting a little bit more snow than what the international ones are, but there is a low system developing over the Great Australian Bight and moving across. After that, a high pressure system coming across as well. That high pressure system is forecast to come over the top of us Sunday, Monday, so it should be bluebird weather about that time. In terms of your ice climbing conditions, shout out to Matt on Mountaineers Down Under, who's already been out to Blue Lake a couple times, taking photos and sharing them with the group. What we've seen in those photos is a little bit of ice. That was before the snow dump. Certainly in those photos, none of the really big features have quite developed yet, but there is some stuff to play on if you want to get out there. We're going to be there next weekend. So hopefully we'll give you a better ice conditions report next weekend. It'll be interesting to see what that area is like now that we've had 70 centimeters of snow dump down, how much of it's buried, how much of it is creating new ice to climb. But apart from that, I think the next weekend should be really, really good. I hope to see some of you guys out there. And as always, have fun in the snow and as always, play safe.